Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Happy 420. I'm sure everybody is excited for that. It's Earth Day. That means go outside and plant a tree, and if you want, smoke a tree in celebration. Remember, this is the day that we give thanks for this beautiful planet, our only home in the known universe, Earth. Yes, it is a beautiful, awesome planet. And honestly, I've always just loved everything about it. All the beautiful sights. I mean, if you travel the world, or even if you just go online and look at pictures, there's all sorts of beautiful pictures of the planet, like little caverns and all sorts of cool stuff. You know, there's all sorts of different animals all over this planet. It's just an amazing thing. And I've always looked at, like, the stars and different planets and stuff, and you know I always wondered what it would be like traveling the universe and seeing what other solar systems were like. I know that wouldn't be a possibility in my lifetime for seeing that, but it would be really, really cool if we as humans, as pioneers, travel beyond the stars into another, solar system, and just go out there and just travel all over the place. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you can see, I'm on a Neko avatar. I like it because black and red is my jam. I just love this color combination, and white is an accent. And then look, like, it's got these hearts, and you know how I am about love. Free to give out my love and trust to everybody. You know, that's just something that I'm always been about. And coming to think about it now, it's been 7 months since I started streaming in September, and dang, we've come a long way. 460 followers now. Uh, the Discord has well over 250 some odd members. You know, it's insane. I never expected to see this much growth or this many people come together. You know, we've had a lot of gains and some losses, and you know, all sorts of different stuff has happened since we started 7 months ago in September. And it all started with the simple philosophy, the same thing I've always said. There's too much hate in the world. The seven deadly sins are bringing us down. And if we just learn to love and accept one another for who we are, this world will become a much better and greater place for us all. I love you, even if you don't love me. Because that's what agape love is, an unconditional love for all humankind. And that's what I started saying when I first came out here. And that's what I believe. It's something that I've worked on my entire life to develop and uh, put together. Just it's just a whole life of experiences and lessons brought me to come to think that way. And you already know, if you've been watching me, if you've checked out my history on YouTube, um, all you gotta do is type in my history and then my name to Kencho, and you'll see in there that I've gone into depth, into detail about what I've been through, what I've done, who I was before, how I didn't really care very much about anyone or anything, you know, and all I just did was just do my own thing. And then when I came on across some pretty bad times, I uh, I just started to slowly change myself around and, like, get back to the person that I used to be when I was a child, or in high school and middle school, and what the stuff that I truly believed in, things that I used to do all the time. And when I that took like 2 years of getting myself to a personality and thought process of actually having the ability to freely give out my trust and love to anyone and have them do with it as they will. And you guys have seen over the past 7 months what's happened. those of you who have been in the Discord have seen a little bit more of a closer eye on what kind of things that have been doing and what I've been up to. And those of you that actually took the time to get to know me, you guys actually seen how even myself, just like anyone else, can make mistakes. We're human. And uh, I can honestly say, like, all of the connections that I've made all this time, all the people that we've brought together and have helped within the Discord together, because it's not just me. It's like there's a bunch of people in there that actually help other people with like different problems and stuff, and like this whole community that we've brought together has actually been quite the experience and very helpful for not just many people out there, but also for myself. It's brought me to actually come to terms with some things that are going on in my life, and it's actually got me to experience some emotions again. And I've even found love and lost love in this time. And I found some real good friends, people that actually care, and people that I can trust, and people that trust me. And like that right there is just was unimaginable. I never expected that. I just wanted to come out here and help people if I could. And this game right here, VR Chat, is where it all started. You know, this and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So, those of you who haven't joined yet, there is a Discord. The unofficial name for it is called the Discord of Love and Friendship, but it has gone from being called Tekensho, my name, to now being known as the Sorry Not Sorry Stream Squad. And I've just posted it there in the chat there for all you. And that right there is actually the place that I'm talking about, the community that we've built. And it's actually a really cool place that I think a lot of you out there, that if you want a place that online that where people are just nice, genuinely nice, out there to actually help you if you need help, talk to you, make friends and so on, this is the place for you. There's no toxicity. There's no like trolling. Drama is pretty much handled by the moderation staff behind the scenes, so you guys aren't even aware of it. That's pretty much how things have gone on. And if there is anything that's going on, you can always bring it up to the staff, and they'll gladly handle the situation or anything for you. We aren't too strict within the Discord. That is, unless you're on the staff, of course. And as for people within the Discord, you can just like freely do as you please, as long as you're respectful and kind, and of course follow the rules. There's multiple other streamers in there, not just myself, within the stream team, the Sorry Not Sorry Stream Squad, or SNSSS, as you can see in the bottom left. And this entire thing has actually been created by myself here to just help other people out, to be there for people. Hey Shinkasho. And it's actually helped a few different streamers to get affiliation, some of which that aren't on the team anymore, some that are still here. We've brought other streamers like Shinkao Show there, who's just came into the stream chat, that actually have joined our stream team as well. And we're just all here helping each other out, building each other up, providing this beautiful community for all of you to enjoy. Yeah, instant reaction. What do you think? I got 2 screens, man. I'm just sitting here like doing like a 7-month update on everything, just talking about my philosophy, my beliefs, and stuff like that, and the things that we've been, building here within the Discord of Love and Friendship, the Sorry Not Sorry Stream Squad. And that that brings me to another point. Like, there's a lot of people out there, and I've realized this now since I've come online and like really spent some time in the social sector of the online world instead of just the gaming sector. And I've realized that there are some people out there that like, with everything that goes on in their life, even with everything that goes on in their minds, their emotional instabilities, their mental whatever capabilities. The fact is, there's a lot of people out there that really like everything that they do online is a very big thing. Like this is their main thing. Something that actually is extremely helpful and beneficial for them. And if it wasn't for the internet and being able to connect and talk to other people, they wouldn't have that experience. And these experiences that they get to have are so beneficial for them that they can actually use what they've learned online to like transition into the real world and make their lives better. And that's something that we've all been doing here within this Discord. And it's actually really really cool to know that these connections that are made online are so like unforgettable and beneficial for so many different people. In fact, this is why I love VR chat so much. Okay, I know there's a lot of toxicity. I know there's a lot of memes and a lot of like crazy stuff that happens here. But in all honesty, like one of the really really awesome things about VR chat is that it is in essence just a chat room. It's not really a game. There is games within it, but it's a place in which you can actually just meet different people, have different conversations with them from all over the world, and like you can build these connections with all sorts of different people that you've never would have met had it not been for the internet. And yeah, like those of you who like let's say suffer from social anxiety or whatever, you know, you can really benefit from a game like VR chat because you can actually come out of your little social bubble and you're you can actually talk to different people and experience things and be accepted for who you are. And that's another when you end up getting into Discord communities like the Discord Love and Friendship. You end up finding like there's all sorts of different people that you can actually get really close to, whether it be in voice chat, video calls, or like actually telling them about yourself and experiencing moments with them. This is something that you can also end up like transitioning over to real world, and everything that you learn online while experiencing all this stuff during the time in which you talk to people can be used to and utilized to improve relations IRL, or maybe improve your work time, your work ethic, and your performance at work. You know, maybe your performance at school, study time, and such like that. Like, I can't tell you how many times there's been different people that'll be sitting in a Discord call or in the Discord voice chats, all helping each other out on what like homework and talking about different things like philosophy, like and theology and history and politics, religion even. Like there's been a couple people who've since I myself am a Christian, and one of the things I would say is like it's not gay because I'm a Christian, because like people like say oh that's gay to my philosophy just to be a meme, and I'll meme right back with like yeah it's not gay because I'm a Christian, or I don't need to say no homo because it's a Christian, and no you don't need no homo because there's a Christian in the room. Like insert religion here, like whatever. The fact is this is actually one of those times in which there's people actually wanting me to do like Bible studies and stuff. I don't know. So like I've read from the Bible a couple times here on stream and in VR chat and in the Discord over the span of these couple months here, randomly, not all the time, but randomly. And I'll tell you now, like it's quite the enlightening experience when you realize that there's all these different people online with all these different beliefs, all these different thoughts, and you find out how similar everyone thinks to one another when you start coming together, because we do come together on personality similarities, thought process similarities, and so on. It's how we build our social circles and our connections really isn't about our social status or wealth or looks even. It's really a matter of how we treat each other and our personal beliefs and morals. And not only that, but there are people that have different beliefs and different thought processes that can still come together, which is a part of my philosophy. Where it's like, if you learn to accept one another for who we are, this world will become a much better and greater place. When we get to that part of it, it starts to explain that like even people with differences with one another can actually come together in common goals. A lot of people hate religion, and I did too. But then I learned that it might not be perfect, but it's helped steer men away from its own chaotic animal side. Yes, and in all honesty, all people in this world, like regardless of their beliefs, like I'm saying, like differences and so on, there's good and bad in each and every one of us. It's just a matter of how much of either one there is in either one of us. And like that brings me to another point. Like when you actually start to develop and learn how to live in life, one of the things that you're going to learn is how to properly manage and control your emotions. And, you know, it's better to actually control your emotions and allow your emotions to work for you and actually benefit you so you can use them as a tool to be able to give you an advantage or a protection or, whatever to help you in life and in your decisions in life rather than actually allowing your emotions to control and dictate what you do or say or how you act. Because like when you think rationally, and that's another thing about emotions aren't rational. If you when you think things out and you think rationally about things instead of allowing your emotions to dictate your decisions and what you say and do, you actually start to make better decisions for yourself. And I myself am guilty of allowing my emotions to take control, but at the same time, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And sure, I can say some things that are a bit hurtful sometimes when I'm angry, but I do apologize for some of the things that I say. But it's not like I don't say anything that I don't mean, and it's not like I say something that I wouldn't mean to say or say to somebody's face. The fact is, like everyone gets upset, angry, and emotional. But the fact is, you can always recover from that, and you can always take a step back and be able to think about what you're about to say before you say it, too. These are two different things. Sometimes people can't stop themselves, some people can. Sometimes you can walk things back, and I'm one of those people that it's very odd, and I know it. But I can literally walk things back like right after I say it or somebody else says it, or the next day I'll be like, we just said some messed up things. We just got in each other's faces. We yelled at each other. But hey, handshake, good to go. We're all good. It's all good. There's no reason to continue to hold a grudge and move on from everything. And that right there brings me to the seven deadly sins. Anger, hate, wrath, envy, sloth, lust, greed, pride. Like all of these things are the things that are holding people back and bringing people down. And when you allow yourself to be dictated by your emotions, you'll end up starting to hold on to things that anger you or make you hate people, and you'll start to hate like one person or a thing or some a thought process or even a philosophy like my own, and you'll actually gather people in hatred for whatever reason, just because of the you've hold on to this grudge for whatever reason, and you want to justify this hate by getting other people to jump on the bandwagon, and that's where you get to that sheep mentality, that sheeple thing, and that whole group mentality and group think. Okay, that's where things get a little bit more dangerous. Individuality and thinking for yourself is important, and having your own emotions and opinions is also important. But gathering people in a like goal is beneficial when you think about others and you think about like the end game here. Is this for a good reason or is this for a bad reason? Am I gathering people, to help people out, or am I gathering people to bring people down? And that's where you get into one of those little gray areas, those hairy situations online, where like not everybody out there is a bad person, but they do some pretty bad things. And again, not everybody out there is a good person, but they do some pretty good things, and vice versa. The fact is, you have to take the good with the bad and weigh everything with your encounters and your interactions with people to determine who you want to keep in your life and who you actually, you know, want to help and can help for that matter. At a certain point, I've even expressed to some people that professional help is needed at a certain point with certain issues and certain topics. Mob mentality is dangerous when weaponized. A lot of people now who don't fully understand what they're trying to start. Yes, exactly. They don't know why they're trying to start it, what's their end game. They're just like, okay, I hate this. I hate that person. I hate this thing or that thought process. And you know what? I'm just going to gather everybody here and I'm going to hate on it and I'm going to get everybody to hate on it too for these reasons. Hell, I'll even make up lies, twist truths, and say whatever it is that I need to say in order to get people to gather in on everything. It's a lot like what some things that we talked about, Shinkesho. But the fact is, that's why I say individuality and thinking for yourself and processing things is an important is an important thing. Now, another thing that Mark Twain once said was that gather the truth and do with it as you will. Now, there are some people out there that will gather all of the truth and manipulate it as they feel fit in order to do things that they want to do. But the fact of the matter is, as long as you gather the truth, you can determine for yourself what is the best decision for you or the people around you. And that's what I'm getting at. It's you can allow yourself to be hashtag kickback. Um, you can allow yourself to be manipulated, or you can allow yourself to be strong minded and strong willed and think for yourself and be an individual. And within society, we are a bunch of individuals who, within this society, have a bunch of different groups of individuals that think certain types of ways. And then you have social circles within these groups that form, and different sides that form within these large groups of mentality to think a certain type of way. And with everything that comes down to it, as long as you think, as long as you process, and as long as you gather truth and rationally determine situations, you yourself can make the right decisions for yourself and the people around you. And that's what I've been sitting here doing since day one is, not only am I helping other people out, but I'm also helping myself out every single day. I'm learning more about myself. I'm learning more about my emotions, how to process them and properly utilize them, as well as, you know, I'm using my experience in management to be able to determine and develop other people that actually want to do more for the community. And I can honestly say right now that we are all benefiting from this together. And we're going to continue to do this and continue to spread this philosophy and these beliefs and the thought processes and the things that I personally want to like spread to people, so that not only can it help myself, but also everyone around us and everyone that comes in contact with the stream or the Discord community, the Discord of Love and Friendship, the Sorry Not Sorry Stream Squad. That is in the links down below on twitch.tv. And I will also put it here in the chat for all of you there. There you are. And thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate that. Leading into another thing. Another one of those things that I believe, things that I say, and have been saying to people for the past 7 months is in order to love somebody, you need to first learn to love yourself. In order to properly, like, do that, you need to not only learn to love yourself, but you need to learn to trust, accept, and respect yourself. And once you trust, accept, and respect yourself, then you can be able to reciprocate those feelings unto somebody else. And somebody else will reciprocate those feelings unto you in the most unpredictable and unimaginable ways. This can be unexpected, and this can be expected depending on who or the situation in which you are encountering. Now, that's something that I've been explaining to a lot of people. Like, okay, hurting yourself or thinking ill thoughts about yourself, putting yourself down, that's not trusting or respecting or accepting yourself. Now, building yourself up, having some confidence, telling yourself in the morning that you're beautiful, you're smart, you're going to accomplish every goal today. You know, things like this will help you, and this will allow you to actually learn to trust and accept yourself and respect yourself. And in time, when you've developed trust with yourself, you will also learn to love yourself. And that same thing is done in relationships, with friendships, and, you know, romantic relationships with other people. Trust is something that is developed over time with a proper foundation built beneath the two of you, and establishing a proper line of communication. This is something that over time can develop into love. At first, it can be infatuation, in which you really feel a strong connection and feeling towards somebody. But, like I said, love is built on trust, which is developed over time. It sounds corny, but it's like you're reprogramming bad habits you do without thinking. Yeah, essentially. Like, what I'm here trying to do, and have been doing for these past 7 months, is just teaching people from my own experiences in my own life, and spreading out the beliefs and thought processes as philosophies that I've been building over my life toward to other people. And the fact that it has helped people at this point, even that, is so wonderful. One of the things that I've always said is that if I could help somebody else out just by me being me, then that's all I've ever wanted to do. I even went to college for psychology for that particular reason. In high school, I developed a peer mediation conference type thing with peers and a counselor. And that was a really really useful and beneficial tool. And I just no matter what I did when I was a child, and now, has always been a matter of just helping other people when I come in contact with them any way that I can. Even during the time in which I didn't care about other people and was just doing my own thing, like, I still would be that person that would stop on the side of the road when somebody's car was broken down and help them out, change their tire, or call like a tow truck or whatever for them, and see if I could do whatever I could. Give somebody a ride if I could to the nearest store or whatever that they needed to go to. I was a very helpful person, and always have been. The fact is, though, like, this world, being that it is filled with so many different messed up people, I've also experienced and seen the dark side of humanity and the mentalities of people. And what I'd realized is there is a lot of people out there, both online and IRL, that have a lot of bad intentions and are just overall mean, evil, despicable, disgusting people. And the thing that I want to do is try to help people. I don't want to be another one of those statistics out there that is providing more hate and begetting more hate in the world. Hey Kazana, how you doing today? I don't want to be one of those people that is filled with hate and spreading more hate, because hate begets more hate. And what I want to do is I want to be one of those people filled with love and happiness, and spread that love and happiness, joy and friendship to everyone that I come in contact with. Be something different. I've always been an enigma in society, and I take that with pride. People call me weird, and I say thank you. That's a compliment. I take that as a compliment because I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be the same as everybody else. I want to be different, and that's how I've always been. I'm doing great, Kazana. Thank you for asking. Some are legit bad. Most either don't know better or they think for some reason they have to in order to survive. Yes, and some people don't even realize that they're doing bad things. Some people don't even realize that they're manipulating people. You know, some people are confused and they see something or are told something and then they believe it as fact. You know, and they don't know the complete truth. Not everyone is inherently evil. It's just like I said, we all have good and evil within us, and sometimes you're blinded by things and confused and manipulated. So I unboxed the knife that's worth $133. Nice. Um, One of the things that a friend of mine and I spoke about was that the devil and evil will come at you in multiple different ways, from multiple different angles. And he's been doing this for centuries, since human existence, since he was cast from heaven. Lucifer will not give up. If you turn him down and you continue to, be close to God or just be a good person, he'll continue to come at you with even more people. He'll gather even more people in mockery of you. And this is what I'm talking about with the seven deadly sins, gathering people in hatred of somebody else or something else. Like, you can continue to fight that back by being true to yourself and true to the people around you, as well as true to the beliefs that you have. And as long as you are true and you do not give up and you continue to just be a good person to those around you and to yourself, you will never, never be brought down by anybody else's. Oh, Kazana. I'm sorry. Not right now. Um, but yeah, you will never be brought down by anybody else's beliefs. You will never be brought down by the lies. You will never be manipulated as long as you continue to just stand firm in your beliefs and your morals. Having morals is one of the most important things that I believe in, and I have a very strong moral compass. And one of the things that I can honestly say is that everyone out there has different morals based on their upbringing and their environment. And I'll tell you now, when it comes to that whole conversation about nature versus nurture and how your personality is developed over time, um, there are things that you develop for personal defense mechanisms and such like that, and things that you develop when you're looking and getting to know people and observing those people. First encounters are very, very important. First impressions are amongst the most important things when it comes to meeting somebody. And, like, even though people want to always say that your environment shapes your personality, that's not entirely true. Your upbringing is what is shapes your beliefs and your morals, and then your personality is developed not only through your upbringing but as well as your environment. They both are working hand in hand to develop the person that you become. And I myself, even when you start to get to know me and start to talk to me on a friendly basis and more often, I'll start talking more like somebody from the streets. And there's times where I'll talk as though I have this great wisdom and intellect. But at the same time, I'm just another person, just the same as you, who's been to college, who's been on top of the world and done a lot of things, and has been at the bottom of the world and been on the streets and such like that. Learning how to just scrape by and live life. And when it comes down to it, all I've ever wanted to do is help other people, and that's what I am doing. If you guys need anyone to talk to, if you guys ever need someone to rely on when it comes to anything, That's the person that I've always been, and um, someone who can give you good advice, and someone who's willing to help you any way that they can. That's who I am, and that's what I've pretty much gathered together here in this Discord of love and friendship, is a bunch of like-minded individuals that feel the same way, that want to do the same thing, that want to just help other people, and that's the best thing in the world that I could honestly provide is and be happy about is that instead of being toxic, instead of spreading more hate, we're bringing people together on a common goal to help others and spread more love wherever we go. And I can't thank you all enough for watching, following, subscribing, joining the Discord, following other streamers. It's a huge help. It really is. Everyone that participates and becomes part of this Discord, part of the community, those who participate in events, those who join the Steam community to get the squad role, and every single one of you people out there, the ones that join our stream team and our moderation team, and put in that extra effort to just be a part of something bigger than themselves. I can't thank you all enough for everything that you've done. These past 7 months has just been amazing, and I've never would have expected any of this. Um, so yeah, like really, thank you. It's all of you out there that make this possible. It's all of you out there that make this a special experience every time I come on and do a live stream, and every time I come on and even talk in the Discord, or even just go on to play some games with some friends. Like, you're all the ones that make this a special experience and possible. And I can't thank you all enough. So yeah, happy 420. I hope that you all are treating this world very, very kindly today, and thanking the earth for being here, because this is our only home in the entire universe. This is a beautiful, beautiful planet. Plant a tree, and if you want to celebrate, smoke a tree. Oh, there's also other quotes that I've also posted in the Discord, and other people that I've posted random quotes in the Discord. I'm gonna read some of them off real quick because it's been it's been something else. These these quotes are something else. Some of these are really good. Some of these are pretty random. Like I said, I put some in here. So let's start from the top, because this isn't the first quote section we've had in the Discord. In fact, the first quote section we had in the Discord was the different streamers' quotes. But over time, because of complaints from the Discord, because of how big it was with all the text channels, we deleted some text channels and such like that. But I did bring back some of the quotes that I've said and put them into this random quote section. And those of you who go back and watch like past broadcasts or past YouTube videos and such like that on Twitch or YouTube, you can always quote me from things that I've said in there. So one of the first posts we got is from Kiko. It says, "Life is always gonna have mishaps, and things will never expect. All you can do is move forward and keep going." April. I guess it's from her friend April. After that is by Lamia. "No more Scooby Snacks means no more advertisement, and no more advertisement means the show is canceled." By Kaitojo 1412. And then another one by her, "Who's been erasing my uh Anyway, join the Discord to know what that says. By valid, heard by me. Schumann comes in with pizza is love, pizza is life. Do you know why I like pizza? It is divided into equal portions so everybody gets the same amount. I know some pizza parlors that cut them into multiple different sizes though, so that you can have some big pieces and small pieces because that's exactly what they want. Uh, the more you learn, the less you realize. We all know it's both scary and humbling. Yes, it is. I agree. Knowledge is power, power is corruption. However, knowledge is very sexy. And with knowledge and power comes responsibility, and over time, wisdom is developed. So, as long as you don't gain too much of either, you will not be corrupted. That is also something that you have to remember. Staying humble within life and realizing who you are and that you are only human is one of the most important factors that you have to take into consideration when when it comes to keeping your ego in check. It's important to have an ego. It's important to use your confidence to be able to gain the edge in personal communications as well as in work and in all sorts of different environments. But the fact is, you don't want to be overcome with your ego and your pride. You want to be humble and gracious. Another quote by Schumann is about pizza still, and it doesn't have any sharp edges to stab people with because it's round like the circle of friendship, and I like the crust. Random Boy at Season 2, Episode 10 of Star versus the Forces of Evil. Okay. This is more quotes by Schumann. It's not real. The point of Earth magic is to allow yourself to be entertained by pretending that it's real, just like love. Macrodius at Season 2, Episode 15 of Star versus the Forces of Evil. And now here's a quote by Never Die. I would rather betray the world than let the world betray me by Coco. Or K-O, C-A-O-C-A-O. And then Yui Kamori posted a bunch of screenshots of other people's quotes. But I'm not going to go through all of these. There's a lot of them. Again, join the Discord in the links down below if you want to see that. Never Die comes in with, I am the silence because I must be loud. Kaito says, hey, just because there is a goalkeeper doesn't mean you can't score. Never Die and how he sees relationships. Oh, pretty cool. Schumann says, do not try to console the one who failed, who bitterly weeps bad luck. If you remove him from this state, what consolation will remain for him? Mario Sergio Cartella. Princess Lamia comes in with, yeah, look at the life of the star as your period. I said to a classmate after she told me that's how she sees it. I don't even understand the context of that, but okay. Schumann says, torture is going to a Skrillex concert and the bass never drops. Jason from the Good Place. Another quote by Lamia was, for a boy, it's pee-pee. For girls, it's pee-wee. Okay. RNA says, give me your juices, daddy pear. Okay. Another quote by Kaito, which was actually a quote by AJ Darkholm. A man shouldn't bite the hand that feeds him, even if another holds out a golden spoon to him as reward after his betrayal. Kiko says, the shining light may be your own darkness. Don't pray too deep or you'll never see. By this is a meme that was put together online. Ginyu posted this one. If a meme is dank, a man is not only right to steal it, he is obligated to do so. By Thomas Jefferson. Here's another quote that I posted. Never Die sent me this quote and I love it. Those who are skilled in combat do not become angered. Those who are skilled at winning do not become afraid. Thus, the wise win before they fight, with the ignorant fight to win. While the ignorant fight to win. Sigma says, fools take the knife and stab people in the back. The wise take a knife, cut the cord, and set themselves free from the fools. Kiko says, those that linger in the depth can't breathe air because they are trapped in water, and the water is poisoned with enchantments of dark tune. That signs to them, it floods their mind. Never Die says, what doesn't kill you isn't just finished yet. As leading on to the more famous quote, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But you also have to remember that some things, like, diseases and such, can also make you weaker if it doesn't kill you. Hello, Fate Mystics on YouTube. How are you doing today? Another quote within the Discord of Love and Friendship, the Sorry Not Sorry Stream Squad Discord, which there is the link for right there, by Kiko, is, notes or words you write down are yours. Sometimes they make sense, sometimes it's scribbles, but your own then cherries each word. Do not tread and let no one steal them, because your words are your own melody. With written stories or songs, if someone steals them, then it's over. They become number one. Now, this is where I come in with a bunch of quotes just because I wanted to one day. Learning to accept yourself is the first step. Understanding the need to trust yourself is the next step. Finding out how to love yourself is the final step in finding true happiness and peace with yourself in this world. Another quote by me was, once you accept yourself, trust yourself, and love yourself, you will then be able to reciprocate those feelings unto another who truly will feel the same for you in the most unusual ways. This one here I like. I put this one in. The hate in this world is what brings us down. The seven deadly sins are keeping us down. In time, we will conquer all ill feelings when we learn to love and accept one another for who we are. Agape love is the love for all humans, for all human race equally and unconditionally. It's basically my philosophy, but condensed more into a simple quote. Oh, thank you, Fate Mystics. I really do appreciate the sub. Thank you so very much. Another quote by me within the Discord is, when you are feeling down and out, remember that misery is what makes others bring us down. And you will only allow them to win when you bring yourself down. Don't allow that to happen, and don't allow them to win. The last thing you want to do is allow misery to win over you and bring yourself down when there are so many things trying to bring you down. Don't bring yourself down to their level. Lift yourself up high above them and keep pushing on. As long as you do that, nothing and no one will be able to keep you down. Others will gather in respect for you as you continue to pull yourself back up. Here's another one. With enough determination and willpower, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. That is what it means to preserve... With enough determination and willpower, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. That is what it means to persevere against all odds and prove the haters wrong. In time, the haters will become lovers of you as well as of you. I'm so sorry, guys. In time, the haters will become lovers of you as well, so long as you never change who you are and always keep pushing forward to a better future for yourself. Now, that's something that I also was describing when I first came onto the scene. I would be like, yeah, I'm a god of love and friendship, and I feed off of hate, and I convert it into love. I feel as though hate is another form of love, and that it's like the flip side of the coin. In that, with love comes hate. With hate comes love. They have to feel a certain type of love to hate you so much, and you have to feel a certain type of hate for something in them that makes you love them so much. It works hand in hand, just like good and evil, just like liking and disliking. But the fact of the matter is that you don't want to have the bad emotions consume you. You want to have the good emotions consume you so that you can spread that good feeling onto other people. With good emotions come bad feelings as well, though. That is something that is inevitable and you will always encounter. Like, for instance, heartache, uh, love loss, heartbreak, the death of a family member that you really loved, a friend that you really loved. These things are things that hit you really hard, and it shows you how your feelings and your emotions can also hurt you. But these feelings, the things that you feel, how it hurts you, also makes you feel alive and makes you more aware of it. And that brings me to something else that I believe. Death is what makes life so beautiful and worth living. If it wasn't for death, we wouldn't appreciate life for what it is, and we wouldn't work so hard to enjoy life while it lasts. Our lives are just a fleeting existence. They are literally just a blink of the eye in our son's lifetime, and they are over in an instant. Like they are not as everlasting or as long as you think. And since we are such fragile beings, almost anything can kill us. And that's why we need to gather together to protect each other rather than trying to hurt each other, bring each other down. As long as we, work towards bettering each other, bettering ourselves, and helping each other, protecting each other, we will be able to do the things that I believe in, which is one day getting to the other stars and other solar systems out there and spreading out like pioneers to the other galaxies. Who knows? Um, Going on with some quotes within the Discord that I posted was set small goals for yourself each day to achieve and make yourself feel more fulfilled and empowered with each goal you achieve. Every step you take forward with achieving another goal will eventually lead you to your dreams, and when you have achieved them and made those dreams a reality, don't stop there. Keep pushing on to new heights and new goals and never give up. Even when you are gone, others will pick up where you left off to continue the path you laid out for them. Going on. Despite the hatred that is abound in this world, know that it is just another obstacle to overcome. No matter what people may say or think about you, you can not allow them to burden your thoughts. Keep an open mind and sound heart when making decisions for the betterment of the future, for the betterment of your future. Once you have decided to make a better life for yourself, then others will take note. They too will do what they can do, what they can to do the same for themselves. For helping yourself is essential to be able to help others as well. All good things in moderation. Even too much of a good thing can be hurtful to you. Love is a drug just as misery is an addiction. Finding equal balance in this world comes for each of us in different ways. Hold your head high to know that you are the best person you can be, and no one can tell you otherwise. One more was, fighting for what you believe in is the definition of integrity. Don't ever back down from a challenge. Stare at them in the face and overcome each challenge, no matter what, to keep pushing forward. And something to remember with that is that integrity is also a matter of, having honesty with yourself and people around you. So being honest and truthful is a very important part about life. Having integrity and honor above all else is two of the most important qualities or traits that anyone can have, and will make you feel better for yourself and feel respected and respect yourself a lot more if you actually like cherish and nurture these traits. So let's go on with some more quotes in this. Random quotes by Schumann. If you're drunk, it's okay to right wrong sometimes. Grass is a bicycle. Grass and a bicycle are pretty much the same, but the bicycle has wheels. Okay? Ginyu says, always be proud of what you are. Don't let others say otherwise. Just do it. Just do it. That is something else that I say. Just do it. Like the Nike slogan. Just do it. Like, don't think about it. Don't try. Just do it. Actions speak louder than words. Remember that. Planning things out is important. Thinking about things is important. But when it comes down to it, don't try to do it. Just do it. The Sigma comes in with the signs of a hypocrite are three. Whenever he speaks, he lies. Whenever he promises, he breaks his promises. Whenever he is trusted, he betrays the trust. Okay. Nymphody says, please do not discount your mental health during this time. It is so important that you take care of what is in your head and in your heart. Kiko says, you have the right to speak your mind even if no one else wants you to. It's your words, it's your voice, use it. Even if they whisper in your ear, in the ears. And there's something else to remember about that is that your emotions can dictate a lot of what you say if you allow them to. So don't allow your emotions to control what you say. Think before you speak, and always, always remember, we in America do have the right and the freedom of speech. That is in our Constitution. And that is something that we all within this entire world should remember. But it doesn't mean that you have the right to be a dick. So don't be a dick just to be a dick. And don't be an asshole or a mean person to people just because you can. Try to help people. And with that, we'll take our first stream break. Ed, we're back. Well, guys, it is 420. Happy 420. Happy Earth Day, everybody. Give thanks to this world, this beautiful planet that is our only home in this entire universe. And remember that tomorrow is Easter Sunday. Okay, I know that not everyone out there is religious, but this is a great time to just enjoy life. Give thanks for the things that are going on today. Give thanks for the things that are going on in this world. And just be gracious and happy for having life today, these days, this weekend. Just take that time to just thank everyone and everything in the world for being here for you, for your existence. Just be happy and thankful, because there's so much going on in this world. There's so much going on in our lives every day that we don't give ourselves enough time to stop and appreciate the little things in life and actually give thanks for the ability to actually have life and enjoy life for what it is. A precious, precious experience that we're blessed to have. We truly are. I'm going to get back to reading some more quotes from the Discord in just a moment. Alright, so some of these quotes I believe are situational, but the fact is everyone has the chance to be able to put in random quotes within this section of the Discord, and I love that about this. Like, you get to see all people's different thoughts and opinions put into one place for everybody to enjoy. Needless to say, some people don't stick around forever, but they are never, ever gone from my thoughts or my heart. Everyone that I encounter, everyone that I meet, I always remember them. And if I don't, if it's like been one random encounter, whenever somebody brings up the encounter, something that they talked about, something that we talked about or did, I do usually spark a little bit of remembrance within my head. A little bit of memory sparks within there, rattles around. My mind is not too hard to remember things that have gone on in the past. That's one of the best parts about my head. Like, I can actually remember all these things and appreciate them and bring them back, even if I can't remember them on the spot. Just give me a little bit of time and a little bit of stimuli to remember it. So going on with these quotes, we have, "Can't fix stupid, just slow it with a 2x4. By Schumann. "Falling in love is as hard as it's getting up from it." Sigma comes in with, "If you cheat on someone that is willing to do anything for you, you actually cheated yourself out of true loyalty. If you're going to cheat, you probably shouldn't be in a relationship. Grow up and treat people like people instead of tools in your selfish ego workshop. Apologies don't mean anything if you keep doing what you're sorry for. You knew damn well what you were doing. You knew damn well who you were breaking." Going on, a quote by Kiko. "Repeating the same mistakes too many times is never okay. When you need a nudge, it's okay. But when you need someone to drag you, then bitch, start moving yourself." Now, a quote by me is, "You have to trust, respect, love, and accept yourself in order to reciprocate those same feelings unto another person. In time, those same feelings will be reciprocated unto you in the most unusual ways." A quote by Kaito. Those who are blind follow voices of fakers. Those who are deaf follow the paths of those who act strong. Those who stand together, who fight, eat, and sleep together, the ones that bathe in glory as a whole, they are the ones who really make changes to the world. A quote by Lost: "This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub." A quote by Ginyu: "When life gives you lemon, you just lemonade it." Or whenever life gives you lemons, make lemonade, of course. The more popular version of that quote. Here's a quote by me. "It's the 21st century. We have more power at our fingertips than entire generations before us. There is so much we can do, both online and in real life. There is no reason to ever be bored in today's day and times." A quote by Katash: "Don't think what the others think about you. You know better about yourself and the dreams you have, and the love you share will come back for you at the future." A quote by Kiko: "Step your foot down, because if you don't, the foot will step on you. It may not be your own foot, but take one step at a time." A quote by Totally Not Dead. And these are quotes within the Discord of Love and Friendship. Those of you that have just joined us, also known as the Sorry Not Sorry Stream Squad, I've just posted a link within the chat just for all of you to have. Alright. Going on. Quote by Totally Not Dead: "Everyone wants to be independent, but no one wants to take the responsibility of taking care of themselves mentally. Never be afraid to ask for help for your own sake." That's a good one. Quote by me: "If you keep trying to change me, I'm not going to be the person you fell in love with anymore." A quote by Meow is another quote that you would have to join the Discord of Love and Friendship to be able to see, because I am not repeating that. Another quote by me: "Every step we take is a step towards an unforeseen future. Best to take steps to ensure it's a bright one." A quote by Zombie Pie: "You can't turn a hoe into a housewife." Random Mini Lad video in 2019. A quote by Nymphity: Yeah, whatever," which is pretty much what he says on most days. Call me Doc: "I took her out for a wild ride. She got plenty wet. Me plus my bike in the rain." And then Ballistic comes in with a bunch of quotes. Now, this is where I love this section of the Discord. Like I said, anyone can post in here. You get to see anyone else's thoughts, and it's just a really interesting congregation of quotes and thoughts that people have put together within the Discord. So here we go. Ballistic comes in with a bunch of quotes. Here's how they follow. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." Happy 420, Koopa! Plant a tree and smoke a tree. Please give thanks to this beautiful planet, our only home within this entire universe that we know of, because it is a wonderful, wonderful planet. Without it, we wouldn't be alive. Happy Earth Day and happy 420. Blaze it 24/7. All day, every day. Or just in moderation. Everything all in moderation. Either way, the fact is, it's the one thing I condone. Going on with Ballistic quotes from the Discord of Love and Friendship. Everyone wants to be the sun to lighten up someone's life. Why not be the moon to brighten the darkest hour? I like that. No matter how good you are, someone is always going to be against you. But never let them be the limit of your success. Sometimes what the world needs isn't another hero, but a monster. I'm a good person, but don't give me a reason to show you my bad side. And I can relate to that quote. And those of you that have actually taken the time to check out my history on YouTube, that is very true. You don't want to like poke the bear and get somebody to show you their bad side, especially when they love and appreciate and respect you so much. They only want to show you the good in them. Just keep on enjoying that good. And if you ever do see that bad, always remember that that's something that they never wanted to show you. That's why it took so long for you to see it. Going on with ballistic quotes. Don't abuse someone's kindness. Remember, even in every angel, a demon hides. A quote by Totally Not Dead. Some people just want you to hurt because they hurt. Misery loves company, but it's company you don't deserve. More quotes by Ballistic. You can't survive in this world by just doing what's always right. The soul that sees beauty may have to walk alone. You will see people in life staring at you, seeing you get thrashed repeatedly by life, yet they smile and say, "Don't worry, I am there beside you." At school, we learn the lesson first before we get a test, but in life, we get a test before we get the lesson. Honesty is an expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Maybe my own thoughts are the ones killing me. I never said that I am perfect, but I can promise that I'll be the best for you. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. No texts, I understand. No calls, I understand. No time for me, I understand. But when you see me with someone else, I hope you understand. Loving you was a sacrifice. I gave you the power to destroy me, and that's exactly what you did. And there's a couple women I could say that to today, that I recently dated. That's actually honestly the truth. Today I had 800 milligrams of caffeine, exercised for 2 hours, ate literally 80 pizza rolls, and did a face mask. The line between self-care and destruction is a fine one, but God, do I walk it hard. Oh. Thank you, Koopa, for the subscription. Really do appreciate that, buddy. You're a boss. Now you got that tier 1 subscription badge next to your name for 1 month. And you have the ability to use that emote. Yeah. Thank you so much for resizing those artwork, those fan art made by Weird Dragon, so we can be able to have those for subscribers. That's just awesome. Thank you so much, buddy. There's 2 more quotes by Ballistic within this Discord here. Sometimes good people make bad choices. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. It means they're human. And that's true. Even humans lie. It doesn't mean that they're liars just because occasionally they lie. You have to think sometimes they lie because they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings or hurt somebody for some reason. Sometimes they lie because they're scared. But there's always a chance for them to walk back that lie and tell you the truth and be honest. And liars, however, are the ones that will make up lies, manipulate truths, and just do whatever they can to get people to believe them or disbelieve somebody else or distrust somebody else. When you gather people in hatred of somebody or something and try to bring them down, rather than gather people in love of someone or something and try to bring them up, that's when you walk that fine line between darkness and goodness. And honest people don't do that to each other. Dishonest people do that to each other, bring each other down. Honest people bring each other up. And the last quote by Ballistic is, "If you can't look on the bright side, I will sit with you in the dark." And he says, I'm out of quotes now. And I honestly agree with that. Like, I've always been an optimist myself, and there's a lot of pessimism in the world, and it's easy to be pessimistic because that's easier to see. But when you think about what could be, the good parts of things, that's when it gets a little bit harder to see that, a little bit harder to believe in that. And as long as somebody else can't see that or believe in that, I will do what I can to be there for somebody that needs the help. Like, I know that there are strong people out there and they can bring themselves up and they will be fine. But if I'm having to choose between that strong person that can bring themselves up versus somebody else who I know needs the help and needs the help to get themselves back on their feet, I will choose that other person that needs the help every time, because that person, where they can't see the good in people or the light in the world, that person needs to be able to have that reassurance that there are people out there, to know that there are people out there that care about them and will be there to help them when they can. That's why I do that. So, this whole world is just one wonderful, wonderful place filled with such amazing people. There's good people, there's bad people, there's funny people, and there's sad people. You know, every one of us out there are beautiful people. Everyone out there. And as long as you take the time to learn what this person's about and accept who they are, and they do the same for you, and you both establish a proper line of communication with each other, then you can get along with pretty much anybody out there. Now, there's few people out there that truly don't want to get along with you and have their own groups of people they want to get along with. Let them be. Let them be within their little groups. There's no reason for them to bring you down. Just continue to bring yourself up and other people up around you. And, well, I honestly just love every one of you out there. I love every one of the people that I meet, all of the viewers, and every single person that I see out there in the world. Like, at one point in my life, I truly didn't like, and I truly did hate a lot of people. Hey, Slendy, how you doing today? Like, I truly didn't like a lot of people, and I truly did hate a lot of people, and I didn't really care about a lot of people. But I'll tell you, I've taken the time to reconsider that and realize that if it wasn't for all of these different people in the world, this world wouldn't be as interesting as it is and as beautiful as it is. And it would just be rather boring, you know? And even though that there is a lot of drama and tension within this world, and a lot of differences and such like that, I truly do believe that as we just talk to one another, establish that proper line of communication and understanding of one another, anything can be worked through. Anything can be overcome. Any grudge held in the past can be overcame and worked through and forgotten. And you can easily move on. It just takes a bit of time, you know, a bit of communication. That's one of the things. Like, time heals all wounds, but you have to allow it to heal those wounds. You can't allow those wounds to fester, and you can't allow them to continue to just grow into an even more painful and disgusting, searing hatred for something or someone. When you do that, you're not only diseasing and rotting yourself, but also the people around you. And that's not good for anyone. As long as we continue to love and spread that love towards everybody, as long as we continue to help and protect one another, we will always, always be able to bring ourselves out of any pit of despair. We will always be able to move on towards the future, and we will achieve such amazing things within our future. I mean, look at the technological advancements we've made in the last couple decades alone. If it wasn't for unification and trade within the world and cooperation within different countries and competition within different companies, we wouldn't be where we are today with the technology we have today. We wouldn't have VR. We wouldn't have cell phones. We would still be working off of telecommunication networks that we still are working on off of today, but barely off of the phone grid. We wouldn't have these wireless internet connections and cell phones and stuff like that we have now. We wouldn't have AI that we are currently developing. Like, the things that we are doing now is amazing, and our ancestors could have never imagined this, let alone an automobile on the road that takes you to and from work. That alone is outrageous to our ancestors. So that's the beautiful thing about our existence, is we're seeing things that no one could have imagined centuries ago, and centuries in the future there's going to be even more amazing things that no one here right now could have imagined. And that's the beautiful thing about, like, reading. You have science fiction out there that speaks about submarines and rocket ships and spaceships and stuff like that, both in books and on TV shows and movies, before they're even a thing IRL. And then they become a thing IRL. Like, that's simply amazing. Even touchscreens and like tablets and stuff like that were science fiction before they were actually a thing. And now look, tablets, cell phones, touchscreens on computers, VR, all of this crazy stuff is happening today. Who would have believed it? Who would have known? Honestly, that's what makes life such an amazing experience. Like, all these different people coming together to make and create and do such amazing things. And that's why I did this stream today. 7 months looking back on everything that I've done since we started streaming in September to now. And everything that we've accomplished today, just in these 7 months within this community, such like that, is so minor in comparison to all the greater things that we've done throughout the entire existence of humanity. However, it's an important thing, something bigger than myself and bigger than everybody else around here, and something that is very beneficial to a lot of people. Koopa is one that is included on that. Shinkansho is another, and Slendy himself as well. Like, every one of these people that are here, like, they themselves have benefited from this Discord, as well as the things that I've been saying, and my philosophies and beliefs, as well as other people within this community and other people out there. And we're going to continue to benefit people everywhere. Within the Discord of Love and Friendship, the Sorry Not Sorry Stream Squad, as well as within these streams, and with anybody that I come in contact with in the future, and any one of these other people that come in contact with in the future, will also spread the good philosophy and the good thoughts and everything. I know they will. If not, I'm sure they'll bring people around here to these streams, to the Discord, right, guys? So that I can be able to tell them about this stuff. Because, that's all I want to do, is help people. And since I've helped each one of you, we can pay it forward and help even more people in the future. Uh, I'm actually going to have some VIP badges to be able to be giving out to people sooner or later. For instance, if I could have 10 people talking in the stream chat at once, that's going to give us one more VIP badge. And I believe I have one or two VIP badges freed up for, streamers that, well, streamers, people out there that are watching. Like Shinkao's show, I'll probably end up giving you one. Slendy, yourself, I actually have to give you moderator because you are a moderator within my Discord, and that would make you a moderator within my stream chat. So bear with me 1 second. I think I could probably do that right here. Yep, there we go. Now you're a mod. And as for the VIP thing, I'd have to open up a web browser. And there's my internet browser over here. How did it end up over here? It's supposed to be on this screen. There we go. Yes, Lenny, now you have mod. Or at least you should. Go ahead and talk. You should have that sword next to you. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Yep, you have mod. Got the little sword next to you. Now I'm opening up my dashboard to see about the VIP badge for Shinkao Show. I like diamond swords because I like my Minecraft. Get the fuck out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft! As Exodus Prime would say. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's actually quite a few more private servers of that popping up. Like Katash's server got one. Somebody else's server got one as well. A couple different people. Oh yeah, the Asylum, the D&D Discord that I'm in. Like yeah, a few different people got themselves a private Minecraft server. Let's see here. Roles. Okay. Takensha, how did I notice you got a badge? Since I can still play Minecraft with VR, yes, even Java Edition. Yeah, the new Minecraft VR is interesting. I don't even know. Like, I know that it gives you a badge for just, having uh, Twitch Prime and being affiliated, so you'd be, subscribed to yourself. All right, Shinkai Show, you have yourself a VIP badge now, buddy. That was our last VIP badge to give out for the channel. So until we have 10 viewers talking in the chat at the same time, we won't have another one. There is also another VIP badge that's available for having 15 people and 20 people talking at the same time, I believe it is, or maybe it was 50, and as well as having 15 subscribers. I believe that we are back up to 3 with Koopa's subscription. Thank you so much for that, Koopa. So let's keep on pushing on, guys. Let's keep on getting more followers and more subscribers and more people in the Discord and spreading this good love and good cheer and friendliness and happiness everywhere. Because that's what I want to do, and I'm not going to be able to do it alone. I'm going to need all of your help to do it as well. And I really do appreciate every bit of support and help that I get along the way, guys. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it and how much it's truly needed. Truly, it is. Oh, you're good, Sleddy. No worries, buddy. Just being here to watch is more than I can ask, honestly. So thank you so much. We are at an hour and a half in this stream. Hey, I hear you. I'm still running on 8 gigs of RAM, so it's a miracle that I can even stream and play this game at the same time. Yo, Melky! What's going on, buddy? You like the new subscription badges? Check it out, we got the same one. The 6-month subscriber, the shocked Tekensho. I gotta reopen my restream chat. Because for some reason it's not working properly. Won't let me chat it. It only lets me chat in the Discord chat. It's crazy how saying sentences backwards creates backwards sentences saying how crazy it is. Okay. It's also crazy how some words you can say and spell backwards the same exact way. Like race car, for instance. Now will let me talk into the restream chat. Yep, there it goes. Alright. So, we are up to 10 viewers now. Now, if everybody said something in the chat, that would be awesome, because then we would end up with another subscription badge, or a VIP badge that I could give to somebody. In all honesty, Melky, out of everybody, should have a freaking VIP badge. I don't know why I don't have one on him. And as for Kazana, you already know why you don't have one, because you got the mod role. You can't have mod and VIP badge. When idiots are gaming. What's going on, dude? How's it going? Come on, everybody. Say something in the chat. Everybody say one thing, and we got ourselves another VIP badge to give out to anybody within this chat. Oh, shoot. Killer Knight X09. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Say something in the chat. Say what's up, man. I really do appreciate the follow. Thank you so much, man. Oh, and Bankwood15. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. Say something in the chat so we can get another one of these VIP badges for somebody in the chat. Anyone. Come on, everybody. Say one thing, and we got ourselves another VIP badge. Something in chat. You guys actually saying something. Yeah, one thing. Oh, man. We got ourselves some pretty awesome people tonight. Honestly, thank you for showing up tonight. This legitimately was just a supposed to be a stream of just me talking for speaking the philosophy and the things that we've been doing for the past 7 months since I started streaming in September, so that we can put it together in edits for some future videos that Koopa is going to be putting together for intros and outros and such like that. So like, I'm actually very surprised to see that there's over 10 people in this chat. There was like 12 people in here just a moment ago. That's pretty crazy. Like, awesome, 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 awesome sauce. You guys are great. Thank you so much. And speaking of philosophy and spreading good cheer and such like that, there has been, what the fuck is awesome sauce? I don't know. It's just something that I say. My mom said it. Some girlfriends I've had have said it, and it's just something that I say occasionally. Awesome sauce, just like sugar snaps. Like, I'm trying not to curse as much, Melky. It's hard to not curse, and like, being affiliated, I know your cursing really isn't that important, but trying to one day get partner and who knows, maybe a sponsor, that's a very important thing, to try not to curse so much. We are up to 4 subscribers now, guys. 4 out of 15. That'll get us another VIP badge there once we have 15 subscribers. Awesome sauce. A beautifully assonant phrase which can and should be used on any occasion where joy and elation are expressed. The origin of awesome sauce is probably the strong bad, although in that case he refers to a cleaning product with the trade name of awesome sauce. Awesome sauce has been adopted for use as an exclamation or reserved sign of approval. Thank you, When Idiots Are Gaming. Yeah, I know, it's so hard. Like, I've even sweared a couple times in this stream without even meaning to. We're up to 13 viewers. Yes. Let's get 10 people saying something in the chat. We'll have ourselves another VIP badge, and that's just going to be so amazing. Happy 420, everybody. This is Earth Day, as well as the International Stoners Day, Planetary and Smoketry in celebration, and thanks for this beautiful planet that we have, our only home in the entire universe. Truly, this is quite the amazing experience that we have here, and quite the amazing planet. You gotta admit, this is such a beautiful place that we have, that we should just appreciate every single day. But since it's today of all days, we should appreciate it even more. Ultraman 947. Ultraman 947, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. I really do appreciate that. Say something in chat so we can get ourselves another VIP badge for somebody in chat. Straight up. That's what we're trying to do today. We're trying to get ourselves 10 people saying something in chat so that we have one more VIP badge unlocked. And someday in the future, maybe even 15 subscribers so we can get another VIP badge and spread this awesome good love and cheer, this friendliness and happy nature that I have in my philosophy. There's too much hate in the world. The 7 deadly sins are bringing us down. And if we just learn to love and accept one another for who we are, this world will become a much better and greater place for us all. I love you, even if you don't love me. Because that's what agape love is. An unconditional love for all humankind. And that's truly what I believe, and that's what I'm truly trying to spread out there. That along with other things that I say, other quotes that I say, other things that I believe. Like, in order to love somebody, you need to first learn to trust, accept, and respect yourself. in order to reciprocate those feelings onto somebody else and have those feelings reciprocated unto you in the most unusual and unexpected ways. These are just some of the things that I like to say, some of the things that I have posted in the Discord of Love and Friendship that everyone is welcome to join. And also known as the Sorry Not Sorry Stream Squad. It's in the links down below on the Twitch channel if you're there. Those of you on YouTube, I've posted it in the stream chat for you to see. And in the future, Koopa is going to be putting together a banner that'll have the Discord link in there, as well as the Twitch chat link and the YouTube link, which thank you for everybody that has subscribed on YouTube. We are now up to 100 subscribers on YouTube. So now I have the /Takensho link for the YouTube. That is awesome. Having a custom URL is fantastic. I did not expect to be able to get that anytime soon, honestly. So thank you all for the help and the support. And all of you out there that are following me on Twitch, don't forget to go over to YouTube and subscribe. Support me on both channels. I've even set up a Patreon, but I haven't really uploaded anything to it just yet. But there is a Patreon /Takensho out there as well, that if you want to check that out. Hey Davey223, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for saying something in chat. Really do appreciate you stopping by. We were trying to actually get 10 people up in the chat saying something so that we can be able to have a new VIP badge to give out to people. I was sitting over here looking at the browser waiting for that to pop up so that I can be able to give that out. Poo, 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 poo. Okay, add new. Milky Way. VIP. Save. We still only at 10 out of 10 VIP badges, but that's okay, guys. I know we'll get there. We'll have 10 people talking in the chat sooner or later all at once. And with 13 people in the chat, I don't see why not. And there you are, Melky. You got yourself your VIP badge right now. I took it away from my ex. Just because, we're probably going to exchange moderators for each other. Who knows? It depends on how things work out between each other. We're talking. That's all I could say is we're talking. That actually is kind of why I haven't streamed very much for the last week or 2 weeks, guys. Because last week, my mom's aunt had passed, and my grandfather from my father's side of the family had passed. And earlier in the week, 6 days prior to my grandfather's passing, was my 2-year anniversary for my other grandfather's passing. So it was a very, very emotional week for me. And on the day of my grandfather's passing, I ended up breaking up with my girlfriend at the time. And this past week has just been, me going to Palm Sunday on Sunday with the church and hanging out and taking care of my niece and talking to some friends and close cared friends, people that care about me, that are looking out for the best, and just working with the Discord, restructuring and reorganizing, getting rid of some bad apples and bad seeds that were creating some drama, and just working myself through these emotions to get myself back to this point now where I can be able to stream again. I do apologize for the 2-week hiatus, in a sense. It was not intentional. But, yeah, I'm back. I wanted to get myself to the proper mentality in which I could be able to stream with the, happiness and the cheer that I always wanted to. And that's why, I actually waited till this point in the stream, hour 47, 48 minutes in, to even, say that's why I took the 2-week hiatus. And, yes, I do apologize to everybody for that. So yeah, let's keep on that talking in the chat, guys. Hugs to you, Slendy. Thank you so much. let's keep on talking in the chat, guys. So let's get that new VIP badge out there. I want to be able to give Slendy one as well, honestly. Well, wait, there, you have moderator. I can't give you one. So I guess I would like to say, I guess, give it to an old supporter of mine that I had to take it from just a second ago to be able to give one to another one of you out there in the chat. That was Shinkao Show. I gave him one. Yeah, I wish that we could be able to have more VIP badges, honestly. It's really nice that they even give it to us, but we have to achieve certain parameters to be able to unlock even more of them. Like I said, 10, 15, and 50 people talking in the chat at once. 15 subscribers. These are things that unlock more VIP badges. Currently, we're at 10 on this channel. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Yeah, I know I will. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and refresh this page. Who knows? Maybe we already did have 10 people talking in the chat. Who knows? We'll find out. Just after these messages. We're on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Yep, no more. No SpongeBob. You really like your SpongeBob, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and minimize that. Well, nobody else on the stream team is streaming. Powerhouse G isn't streaming either. You guys ever heard of the Campfire song? Which Campfire song? You mean like the Kumbaya song? Like, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya. Campfire songs. I don't know the SpongeBob Campfire song. I know the F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anybody and any time at all. Down in the deep blue sea. Thank you for the biddies, Koopa. 20 bits. Thank you so much, buddy. Oh, shoot. Kaito's boss health is actually getting pretty low. A couple big donations will probably knock him off the leaderboard and get somebody else up there. What is that? I had this weird thing on my mouse pad. I had to get cleaned off. So you guys have any plans for Easter Sunday? Gonna have dinner with your family or anything? I know not all of you are religious out there, but it's still one of those days that you can make a special one. This weekend can be a very special one for all of you. Sit at home and play some games like every day. Hey, that's not bad. As long as you're not hurting anyone, that's good. You been having fun in Apex Legends over there, Milky? My family is going on a boat trip and I'll stay home. Oh, what? You don't want to go on a boat trip? Why not? Boat trip sounds fun. I actually went deep sea fishing once with like the police force and a bunch of friends from school, and we had a lot of fun with that. Like a buddy of mine, because I wasn't catching anything, actually put a can on the end of my line, and I thought I caught something, and then when I saw the can, I knew exactly who it was because he was the only one drinking that beer. I was like, "You bastard! Why would you do that? Why would you do that?" And he's like, "At least you caught something." I was like, "Yeah, at least I caught something, but it was your can that you put on my line. All I did was walk away, go to the bathroom, and he had to play me like that." He's like, "I think you caught something." I'm like, "Oh yeah," and I started struggling with it and reeling it in, and it's a can, a freaking beer can. Very depressing games with very bad teammates. Uh, it's too hot outside. That's why you don't want to go. Okay, I can understand that. But either way, still, I like the heat. I like the summer. I really love the summer, honestly. The spring weather is okay, but summer is amazing. I love being out in the heat, the sun, and getting a tan, and being at the beach, being out of the pool. I just love it. As for Apex, yeah, I get that, Melky. Like, I've actually never won a game on Apex Legends, and my computer, being 10 years old, it crashes just playing that game once in a while. So like, I'll be able to play it here and there, but it'll randomly crash. So there's nothing I can do about it. You gotta go, Koopa. All right, Koopa. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the 20 bits. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for everything, dude. Like, you're awesome. You're a boss, and you know it. Take care, buddy. He's also my the leader of my editing team. He put together that banner. I'll actually show it to you guys real quick. This is the current one. He's going to be making a new one with both the YouTube and the Discord link on it. But this is currently what it is, and that's actually on the Twitch as well as the YouTube currently. Yeah, I like it. It's like a combination of like three different emotes. Like, it's the yellow happy face with the red of the angry face and on the outlines in the eyes, and the hearts from the kissy face that he put together for that. It's really nice. Well, one of these days, guys, we're gonna get 10 people talking in the chat. We're gonna get another VIP badge, and then we'll have maybe possibly 15 subscribers in the future, and we'll have another VIP badge. Like, honestly, it really is gonna be amazing seeing this channel and this Discord grow, and all of you guys here since like the beginning for these first 7 months are gonna see it grow, and I just can't thank you all for being here right now as you are, and I just can't wait to see what the future holds. I can't wait to help so many more people. I can't wait to make more connections, make more friends, and just see how this entire thing just grows and just continues to progress in the future. It's just going to be one hell of an experience, honestly. Um, I did not expect to do a very long stream today, and it is coming up on 2 hours now. 50 years from now, we will have 42069. Isn't that awesome? Oh, jeez. You're absolutely right. It will be 42069, the ultimate meme year. I will be 68 at the time. Like, I will be 68 when that happens. I won't be 69, I will be 68. That's going to be something. I'll be 69 at the end of that year, though. 6 months after, actually, on the 10th month. But that's funny. The ultimate meme here. Like, who knows? Maybe streaming will still be a thing, and I'll still be streaming then. But like, it'll be completely different. We're definitely gonna do like an annual like 420 stream though. Like, even if I don't smoke throughout my life, like I definitely or partake in marijuana of any kind, whatever. The fact is, I will always condone it and support it in multiple different facets over prescription drugs and drinking any day. That's for sure. You'll be 69, Slendy? Oh gosh. That'll be something. But yeah, uh thank you all for showing up today. I really do appreciate that. I whenever I do go live and you guys show up to watch, it just makes my heart like fill with so much excitement and so much joy. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that and how much I love you all for stopping by and showing your support. I really do hope that you guys continue to keep, like stop by, say hey, and everything else. Because I'm just so happy to be able to provide something that you guys enjoy. I never really expected anything more than just being able to come out here and say hi, how are you, and make friends and help people. And that's what I have been doing, and I am just so happy that there's so many people out there that show love and support the way that you guys do. And everybody out there, I hope that you join the Discord of Love and Friendship, aka the Sorry Not Sorry Stream Squad. There's a link that I just posted in the stream chat there for you. And let's see this community grow and thrive and become an amazing place for everybody. A welcoming Discord for anyone that is looking to talk and make friends. Maybe get some help or just talk about their feelings and vent some frustrations to people that actually care about each other and are looking to help one another. And you'll see that this is a very welcoming place that is filled with those types of people. A place that is unlike any other place online, that is actually here to help people, filled with people that want to help people, that are very nice to each other and care about each other. Truly, they do. Shinkel Show, I hope you have a great time editing those Xenoverse videos. I also just gave you a VIP badge earlier as well. You and Milky Way both. But yeah, with that, I'm going to end the stream. Don't forget that on twitch.tv/Tekencho, TCENCHO, there is a link to the Discord in the panels down below. There is also a link to my PayPal as well as the Streamlabs. If you ever want to donate live on stream and put in your own text, you can do that through Streamlabs. And you can also download Streamlabs in the panels down below. That will give money to a charity for everybody out there that wants to get Streamlabs. It's a OBS that is for streaming purposes. It's what I use. It's how we have the notifications and the little text and widgets and stuff that pop up. There's also merchandise down there in the panels down below for Tekencho t-shirts and hoodies and socks and pillowcases and everything else. If you like what you see, you enjoy the videos on YouTube and on Twitch, and you like the streams, I really do hope that you do show some support there, and I will continue to do whatever I can to be on here for you guys and help you guys in any way that I can, whether it be spreading my philosophy, talking about what I believe in, giving advice. If you want to talk to me in the Discord, I am there. You can always hit me up and I will be there for you. If you want to use a venting channel or random thoughts, you can use that. Random quotes as well, from what I was reading earlier in the Discord. These are all places in which you can put yourself out there and express yourself freely and not have to feel fear of persecution of any kind. Oh, and in the next stream, one of the things that I will be reading, either in the next stream or one of the streams coming up, just like with this stream here, I will be reading from the Dream Center. And in the Dream Center, I did put some interesting things. Like, I've had some interesting dreams over the month in which I was dating, and that was something. I'll tell you what. Like, I came up with the Dream Center. I just wanted to post some dreams, and other people have been using it too, so they've been posting their dreams too. So it's going to be an interesting read next time. All right, guys. Thank you all for showing up. I love you all. Take care. And until next time, I will finish my philosophy. There's too much hate in the world. The 7 deadly sins are bringing us down. And if we just learn to love and accept one another for who we are, this world will become a much better and greater place for us all. I love you, even if you don't love me, because that's what agape love is, an unconditional love for all humankind. All right, everyone. Take care. Thank you all for stopping by. Love you all. And it was nice seeing you too, Slendy.